Hey, is it hard?
Are you going to make it to the finish line? Are you going to come out of that storm? Or are you going to stand in the rain and the lightning and the thunder and just get beat down because you don't believe that you can actually come out of that storm? Sometimes we have to pack our bags with all the things that we need in life so we can live life accordingly and so we can be prepared for these storms. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another Motivational Monday where you can get a dose of motivation to get your day started. I hope that your Monday has started out better than last Monday and you are on your way to work to have the best day ever. So today's topic is you survived it. Now you have to really know what it means to survive. To survive is to live, to exist. Some of us have been through things that should have broke us, but it didn't. Some of us has been through things that we can never ever heal from. But guess what? We're still standing. We're still standing. We're still going through life as if it never happened. Some of us has been close to dying. Some of us have lost people that meant the world to us. But we're still here because we survived it. Some of us have went into dark places in our lives when we didn't want to be here. We thought the world would be better off without us. But you know what? You survived it. I truly believe that we all are in this world for a reason and a purpose. And sometimes we don't know that purpose in the very beginning. We don't. And we're just living and existing until that moment comes where the light bulb goes off and we're like, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is what I think I am on this earth to do. And then you start walking in your purpose and you're like, this is why I survived what I survived. This is why I had to go through the things that I went through to get to this point in my life. Our story is already written. It's already written. The chapters, the table of contents are already laid out. And we don't know our story. We don't. All we're doing is turning the pages of these chapters and going along. But sometimes we can change the course of the story because of the decisions and the choices that we made in our lives. So now the story has been rewritten because we chose to rewrite the story. We did not stick with the original story because why? Either we didn't listen to something or someone in our lives, or we chose different paths. We went down so many dirt roads. We took so many shortcuts. Now the story has been rewritten and it's not original anymore. So now we're going through things that we never dreamed of going through. We're going through things that we didn't know how we came out of it. But I'm telling you, I know the storms that I went through and came out of, it was because of God. It was because of God. And times in life, we do not pay attention to the warning signs, the caution signs. We see these signs. We see the caution signs. But what we do, we still go through anyway, knowing that when we actually got to the caution sign, the light turned red. We were supposed to stop. But we chose to go anyway as if we saw a green light. Now we're going through all these storms, all these trials, all these hardships, all this pain, just to come out stronger than ever. And some of us, we never recover. We never heal from all the scars that's been placed upon our bodies, all the scars that have been placed upon our hearts. A lot of us are still living in pain. A lot of us are still trying to figure out how to recover, how to heal from a broken heart, how to heal from broken relationships and broken friendships and people betraying you. We're still wearing those scars. We're still trying to figure out how to apply the ointment and how to put the band-aid on an open wound. Problem is, we go through life sometimes and we go from person to person to person that's going to lead you from one pain to the next pain and the next lesson to the next lesson. But we go through life learning lessons over and over again sometimes because why? We extend so much grace to people. We keep expecting people to be us. You cannot expect you out of people because people are not going to treat you the way that you would like them to treat you. Now, yes, that's the golden rule. That's what we should do. We should treat people the way they treat each other. But at the same time, do we really live by that rule? Because truth be told, if we really treated people the way they treat us, it'll be a hard time in this world. If we actually match the energy that others bestow upon us, it would be a cruel, cruel world. So sometimes you have to turn the other cheek. Sometimes you have to forgive and forget. Now, we're all human. Yes, some of us forgive, but we never forget. But in order for you to move on in your life, in order for you to flourish in your life, in order for you to thrive in your life, in order for you to go from day to week to month and year to year, you have to forgive people when they hurt you. It's not for them, it's for you. Because truth be told, when people hurt you, they go right along with life as if nothing happened, as if they didn't do anything. They don't have to apologize about it. Everything's all good. But you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your heart. And you have to learn how to forgive them for yourself so you can move on with life. So I'm telling you, no matter what you went through in your life, you survived it. There's people out there that did not survive it. There's people out there that could not deal with the pressures of the world. There's people out there that was sad, in pain, that could not find the band-aid, that could not find the ointment to survive. But you are still going. You are still standing. Your eyes are still open. You're still able to move. You're still able to walk. You're still able to talk. You're still able to be in the existence of this world while others didn't survive it. You are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose. Everything that you go through in your life, you have to go through it. You have to. Because truth be told, people don't learn it in the beginning. People don't get the lesson in the beginning. Because over time, your mind matures, your mindset changes. Everything around you starts to change. Your circle, the people you deal with, your life, your career, your dreams, your goals, everything changes over a time period. But sometimes in life, you have to cross certain bridges to get to the next level. Sometimes you do. And sometimes that very bridge that you crossed over is burned. But that's okay because you made it over. You survived. You made it to the other side. Now, you might have had to go through a little bit of pain to get there. You might have got cut. You might have got stabbed. You might have got shot. You might have got thrown. You might have got beaten. And you came out on the other side with bruises. But that's all right because everything that you went through to get to the other side, it was necessary. You had to feel that pain. You had to get those bruises. You had to get stabbed. You had to get shot because the lesson in itself was you survived it. I do believe that God chooses certain people to go through certain things in life because you have to be strong sometimes to go through some things in your life. And God handpicks us. He handpicks those special people to go through certain things, to learn certain lessons, to deal with certain people. I do believe that people come into your life for reasons and seasons. Not everybody is going to be in your life for a lifetime, and you have to be okay with that. Not everybody is meant to go to the next level with you. Not everybody is meant to receive the roses, the flowers, the awards, the nominations, everything that's coming to you good. Not everybody is supposed to be in the presence of your success. See, you have to pay attention to the people that started with you when you were in tears, the people that started with you when you was in pain, the people that was there to build you up when you was at your lowest moments. Because those people are going to be the people that's going to be there when you're rewarded. Those are the people that's going to be there when you celebrate it. Those are the people that's going to cheer for you no matter what. They're going to cheer for you when you're at the bottom. They're going to cheer for you when you start to elevate. They're going to cheer for you when you do elevate. I don't care what you say, your circle matters. It matters. It can break you or it can make you into the best version of yourself. But regardless of what you go through in your life, if you made it to the other side of that bridge, you survived it. Sometimes we have to drown. Sometimes we have to go through the woods and we have to climb the highest mountains. We have to go to the lowest valleys to understand that, you know what? You were built for this. You were made for this. You were created for this. And at the end of the day, you survive this. God created us all for a reason. We are here for a reason. But see, the problem is we don't know right away why we're here. Sometimes we are just living and existing and surviving and going day to day doing things that we really don't want to do. And sometimes we really don't know what we're supposed to be doing. But we know that we have these dreams, we have these goals, we have these things that we want to do in life, we have these levels that we want to get to in life, but we don't know how we're going to get there. But everything that you do in your life, it starts with you. It starts with how you feel about yourself. It starts with how you pour into yourself. Are you speaking life into yourself? Are you pouring into yourself? Or are you around here draining yourself with people that are around you? Are they dragging you down or are they building you up? You have to pay attention to everything around you so you can get to the next level in your life. You went through this and you went through that and you got through this and you got through that. But guess what? You survived it. Everything that you went through in your life that was meant to destroy you and kill you and bring you down, it was necessary. It was just a test. It was a test of your strength. It was a test of your faith. God knows who to test. He knows exactly who was built for this. He knows exactly who can survive it. He chose you for a reason, but you need to know that reason. You need to know why he chose you. Why did he choose you to go through this storm? Why did he choose you to go through so many things, lose so many people, lose so many things? Why did he choose you? You started up here at the top, living your best life. And then all of a sudden, everything just started crashing down. You like to lost your mind. But in that moment of losing everything that you lost, your faith still remained the same. You prayed to God, even in the good and the bad. You remained loyal. And guess what? He brung you out of that storm stronger than ever. He knew you were built for this. He knew that you would survive it. That's why he put you in the position to lose it all. But everybody got to go through some type of Job experience in their lives. And believe me, it's not easy going through those Job experiences, especially when you lose everything around you and you feel like you're losing your mind. You feel like you're losing everybody. You're like, oh, why? Why me, Lord? Why? Why I got to go through this? Because it's necessary for you to go through certain things in your life. It's necessary for you to know who's for you and who's against you. Every day, people wear masks. Every day. It's not just the spiritual leaders, it's people in general wearing masks. When you don't feel good, you putting on a mask because you're going to still go to work and you're going to do the best you can and you're going to get through that day. So you put on a mask for the day because you didn't feel well. But I'm telling you, no matter what you go through in your life, no matter what you go through in your life, if you are still standing here today, if you woke up this morning in your right mind, if you woke up this morning able to speak, if you woke up this morning able to walk, if you woke up this morning able to go to that job to pay your bills, if you woke up this morning, you had food on your table, if you woke up with all these many blessings, just having lights on in your house and shelter, you survived it. You survived it. And we ought to be more thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be able to stand, to be able to walk, to be able to see, to be able to hear, because there's people in this world that do not have those qualities. But God blessed you with it. God blessed you. He knew that you was built for this. He knew that you can make it to the finish line. He knew that no matter what he threw at you, no matter what he took you through, you was going to get through it. So if you survived it, what are you doing now? If you survived it, that means no matter what comes your way, you're going to overcome it. You're going to overcome it. As a child, I didn't know exactly what it meant to have a peace of mind. I didn't know exactly what it meant to have faith of a mustard seed. But when you start going through things in your life, and the storms get to raging, you start understanding just what mama said, just what your parents try to tell you. You understand all of that. And in this lifetime right now, a peace of mind is the best thing you can ever have. Especially when you went through this and you went through that and you got through this and you got through that because you survived it. Life doesn't come with a manual. It doesn't. You do not know what to expect in your life. You don't know if you're going to go have a good day tomorrow or a bad day tomorrow. You just have to be able to stand, even though there's a storm coming. My mom used to tell me, you know what, Nikki, you're going to either be going in the storm, or you're going to be coming out the storm. Never knew what that meant. Never knew what that meant until I became an adult. But it's true. You're going to be either going into that storm, you're going to be in that storm heavy, just going through things. And then, boy, you're going to come out that storm. And when you come out that storm, you're going to be stronger than ever because you went through so much. You went through so much. It was already written for you to go through it. It was in your story. It was in a chapter that you read, but you know what? You didn't read it. You didn't read the chapter. You didn't read the fine print. You just kept on living through life, going through things instead of reading the fine print. Sometimes we have to take a step back. We have to evaluate ourselves. Look at yourself. Look at the scars. Look at the bruises. Everything that you went through, the pain, the hardship. Now you can say, you know what? I'm healed. I recovered from everything that I went through. Everything that I went through. I survived it. I survived it. And I'm here for a reason. And because I'm here for a reason, then I need to take this time to make every single breath I take count. Because tomorrow is not promised. Whatever you do today, you may not be able to fix tomorrow. And if we start living our days like that, where we feel like, you know what? Yeah, tomorrow is not promised. So I need to do the best I can today. I need to make this day count. I need to go through life and treat people right because I don't know if I'm going to see them tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to speak to them tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to be here tomorrow. So every breath that you take, you have to make it count. You have to. And no matter what you've been through in this lifetime, no matter what you've been through, own your scars, as my sisters say from the Blemish Beauty Podcast. Own your scars. Own them. You might be dragging a day. You might be going through the worst things today. But I'm telling you, joy does come in the morning. It does. Be grateful. Be thankful for the life that you have, the life that God blessed you with. And know that every single scar, every single bruise that you have, it was necessary. And those bruises and those scars are just examples of your survival. There's proof that you made it. It's proof that you survived it. And you're here for a reason. So as you go through your day today, look at those bruises, look at those scars, and say, you know what, God? I have these for a reason. These are examples of my survival. And you know what, God? I thank you for those scars. I thank you for those bruises. Because if I didn't have them, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Because no matter what I went through, I survived it. Y'all have a great day. Tune in next Monday for another dose of motivation. Later. Stop procrastinating about things in your life that you're dreaming about. If you can dream it, you can see it, then you can do it. What is so hard about you standing on business and saying, you know what? I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to be the next best selling author. I'm going to be the best next, actor, actress, whatever you want to do. If you say that you're going to do something, do it. Stand on business and finish what you started.